if you're getting the chance to do a first movie or first movie project?
Well, I always admired Coco Martin, the way he started indies. That's where I started. He always him and Agamulak he's a really good actor that I always covered and always watched. Because like I said, drama is like something that I'm very good at, and that type of technique. But I would love to work with some indie filmmakers. See how it is out here is a little bit different than it was in the U.S. I mean, because like indie filmmaking is original work. You don't understand? It's like not like the mainstream, like the big blockbuster stuff. That stuff gets recycled. The stories are always the same. But indie filmmaking is original work, always inspiring work. Just like the Netflix Amo, that was a really good one. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be like that, but it was actually a really good story. You know what I mean? When you get to the end, it's like, you know, stuff like that. So I'm still, you know, hitting the water, trying to get, you know, to know everybody. I'm still a stranger here. So when that time comes and I run into people, that's when I start networking. Hopefully I can.
You don't have Filipino actor friends?
Here.
Yeah. Have you had work end up on Netflix?
Other than House of Cards, that's where my own work, or the stuff that House of Cards.
Oh, you were on House of Cards?
Yeah, well, I did a guest spot on there. I wasn't one of the characters, but yeah, you can see that. Then most of them are probably. I mean, I don't know if they're on Netflix, but that's the only one that I know that's on Netflix.
Netflix has changed the game.
And yes, absolutely. They do. Their on demand has changed, not just for as an actor as well, but as we see movies now. Because a lot of stuff is, you know, you had to wait for theater. Now you can do it straight in your home. And a lot of like Netflix now is just pretty much trying to take over the whole entire game, taking the best people. That's why you see a lot of the networks pulling out, making their own streaming, like Fox, Disney. So now, because Netflix is too far ahead. I don't think anybody wants to be that too far ahead. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see how Netflix is 5 years from now, compared now what it is now. Right now, it's gotten, they're ahead of the game. They got all the best players involved, producers, directors, actors, movies. But it's interesting to see 5 years from now if still be the same. Because now with all the other studios trying to do the same thing now, will it still amount to that?
Do you know that Coco Martin was under fire a few days ago or a few weeks ago because he has a show called Provinciano. It's about cops.
Yeah.
And the cops here think he's portraying the cops in an unfair
in that light. Yeah, I think I read about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but as a script writer and a director yourself, what do you think of that mindset?
Well, I think just like with the projects that I'm doing, I try to not be biased. That's why it takes me a while to research. So I think it's right to write about stuff that, you know, just like being a writer is a journalist, basically, when you're making your story. So if you're doing it based on a true or inspired by a true, you want to at least get the facts from both sides. So it's very important to tell that kind of message. Yes, absolutely. If you can do that on a platform that everybody knows about and able to tell that kind of message, not being biased, but not so much putting out an agenda, because some people put out an agenda, obviously, politically. They're like, oh, okay, this is my view, this is how it should be. That's not me. I try to give it both. And I think it's important to show that kind of light. But it's very thin line when somebody writes that kind of stuff. But to me, it's important to write both sides of that.
Do you always put a redeeming value in your work?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why is that important?
To me, because it shows the commitment that I have to my craft and to the art. So when I'm sitting there, like, I don't want to just be somebody that pushes out a screenplay. That's not my full-time job. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to do just like with my art, put your best work first all the time. You know what I mean? Because when somebody sees my work and say, "Oh, that's his work," I want to watch this stuff because I'm expecting to see some really good work. You know what I mean? Not just where it's like, "Oh, he's just doing like 5 movies just because he's in it." You know what I mean? And each film, like I said before, has a message.
Right.
You know what I mean? not agenda, but a message. And I want you, after you're done watching my work, I want you at the end of the day just to answer the questions like, oh, okay, I get it. What can we do to make this better then? Like for an example, if it was a cop thing, you know what I mean? Do cops really act like that? You know what I mean? I was like, wait, I think this happened to me. You know, start answering questions. Then if that happens, you did a good job.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Very good.